Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, happy Love Day. It's been a while. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for coming back after so long. It's been about 2 months since I've been on. We attempted to do a Vlogmas challenge. I think we went straight on for about 10 days. Had some footage from a couple of days thereafter, and then things just got really hectic, kind of emotional, kind of all over the place. And I was just trying to guard my heart and just kind of unclutter my heart as I started the new year. So fast forward, January came and went. In a minute, it seemed like the longest month ever. And then altogether, I can't believe that it's February the 14th. So here we are. Happy Valentine's Day to you. As I said earlier, you follow me on Facebook. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for your support. I know I have more people watchers than I do subscribers, but I really appreciate you all. I just wanted to come in here for a couple of minutes just to kind of give you an update on where I am and, you know, how I've been. And it's just a compilation of so many things that I've been wanting to do. And I know that I need to. I know this is something that I have been steady about. I've been taking notes and studying and preparing something, and then it just doesn't happen because I'm disobedient. I'm trying really hard to be obedient, but I'm also trying to get my spirit right. So at the beginning of the year, I did a 21-day fast and just was kind of feeding myself spiritually, attending church, just getting involved and staying involved with my kids. And I am trying to be more intentional this month and just kind of loving myself and showing myself self-love. And that also not meaning just hitting the gym and doing this like low carb challenge, as I call it, this low carb kick that I've been doing now for the last 6 weeks, which has had a lot of positive progress, but also has had a lot of challenges. So here we are again. It is 2 weeks into the new month, and I was so blessed. This year, there were still tears. There are still tears. For some of you who may not know, if you're new to my channel, I am a widow. I am raising 2 grieving children in my household. I am a mother or stepmother of 3 children, and they're not so babies anymore, but I pray for them constantly, and we've all have had significant loss. In the last, half a decade, we've really been battling with just struggle and unity and communication. And my husband passed away 3.5 years ago, and I just moved to San Antonio. Things have been really awesome here. I have 8 months here officially. We're so happy about that, and so much has happened, and it's a lot of self-growth, a lot of self-redemption. I feel like when you are part of a couple, when you're part of a duo, a superhero and sidekick, depending on which day it was, I was a sidekick or I was a superhero, but I was part of a team for a really long time. I was part of a unity of Milton and Mary. And this year, really, my intention is just to kind of separate myself and find myself again, love myself again, because if I don't love myself, then how can anybody love me? How can I break those walls down to let anybody new in? So not so much that I'm looking for new love, but I guess the bottom line is that God has given me the desires of my heart. I've been able to kind of focus on myself and center in on me physically, spiritually, more meditation, more one-on-one time with my children, buckling down with friendships and connections, and uncluttering my life and my heart and my friends list on social media. And also just putting the right people in my path. And church, we belong to a new church now, and I've met people through there, and my network with work, and just kind of setting that up for myself just so that I can continue going, continue providing for my children. So at the end of the day, guys, I'm just here to tell you that God is so good. God is so good. He never forsakes us. He never leaves us. Even when you are in the midst of a storm and you just can't imagine that this will ever get better, It's going to get better, y'all. No matter what you're going through, I just encourage you to just keep pushing through, keep putting on your game face, keep dusting yourself off, and keep pushing through. Keep staying positive, and in the process, bless other people. Be that person that you need in the darkest moments, because you never know what somebody is going through. And share. When you felt led to, share your testimony, share your experiences, share your wisdom, because somebody needs it out there. For their steps to be ordered, they're waiting on your obedience as well. And it's all a chain for the greater power, for the kingdom of God. And I'm just here to say to you guys that when I never thought that things would go good for me, when I never thought that I would feel strong enough to just move forward and celebrate a holiday without tears, without as many tears, because the tears are still there. My husband was the most amazing person in the world. He loved me so much. He loved me unconditionally. He loved me because he wanted to love me, not because he had to love me. And it is the greatest love of my life. But through perseverance and through my faith and just the faith and knowing that God has never forsaken me. He has been my husband in the process of me being a widow. He has been a father to my children. God has provided, and I just cannot thank him enough. I cannot stop being a reflection of what his love is in my life. Because of his love in my life, I'm okay right now. Because of the prayers that you all pray for me, for the people who still reach out and check on me and my children, I'm okay. I'm better. And God is so good to me that he's placed the right people in my life to just get me through. And I am just trying to continue to focus on it being Mary, identifying myself as Mary. A few months back, I removed and stopped wearing my wedding ring. I attended a women's conference in Austin and saw Sarah Jakes Roberts, and her message that day, it was more of a get up girl kind of situation, but the message that day just pulled on my heartstrings. And it happened to be what would have been my anniversary with my husband as boyfriend and girlfriend. Would have been 16 years attached to the hip, as we said. And it was that day, that evening, by myself in meditation at that altar, that I made the conscious decision of not wearing my wedding ring anymore, and of leaving my husband at the altar. But what I mean by leaving my husband at the altar is accepting that I am no longer going to be celebrating Milton and Mary. I am no longer going to be keeping track of milestones. It is not Milton and Mary. Life goes on, and even though I'm still so in love with him, I know that God has a purpose for my pain, and I can't be a reflection of God's love and purpose in my life. I cannot show the purpose. I cannot find, because I don't know the purpose yet, God. Guys, I know that God is not done with me. I am not in completion of where I need to be. None of us are, right? It's a walking daily challenge, a walk in faith that we continue to do. But I just know that I needed to let go. I needed to release. And I still dream of Milton. I still think of Milton. He's still daily in my life. I'm so grateful that God allows him from the cloud of witnesses to just reach down and shine on me, as we would say, shine and just share and just pop in the smallest things, whether it be a call from Milton, Kentucky that I got today, or just a song that comes on the radio at the perfect time, or hearing his voice when I hear something or when I think of something funny. He will forever be my always, and I will meet him one day I will meet him again at the gates of glory. But until now, my focus is on his legacy and honoring him right now and closing all the doors. They're not done yet. His name cannot completely lay to rest until all of those bullet points that I personally, all those tasks that I have, all those things that need to be done here on earth are completed. They're not done yet. Court case has been done. justice, whether it be by the law of the land or in God's hands, it's still in process. And the healing is still continuing, but we're stronger than ever. And I just encourage you guys that if you're alone, if you're like me and you don't have something grandiose and something stable and something sure that you're certain in the bottom of your heart, completely sure of, that you just keep pushing forward for yourself, that you know that your worth and your value is more. If you're a woman, you are worth more than rubies. If you're a man, you're a diamond in the rough. Just keep pushing, keep being positive, keep being a light in this world, and things will unfold as they should. I hope that you all had an amazing day. If you haven't been told already, I love you. I love you. God loved you first, though. So I pray that you have a good evening and a good weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.